to harass marine mammals in every single solitary ocean, the Atlantic, the Pacific, the Gulf of Mexico, the Hawaiian Islands, the Marianas Islands of the Pacific, Panama, Guam, all other areas where there's no place for any marine mammal to migrate or to have a food supply for their migration or to protect their young. We're going to lose this vital resources from the toxic chemicals, the bomb blasts, the sonar, the laser experiments, the loud noises, and other things. I have a petition in the back, and I'm hoping that everyone here will visit my website. I have a U.S. Navy section on the website. There you can read the Northern California, Oregon, and Washington public comment period for their draft environmental impact statement is April 27th. It's the last day that we have. We have fought this. We had hearings in Mendocino County and other counties. The major newspapers are not carrying this topic. They do not want to talk about it, other than KTVU Channel 2 Oakland, San Francisco, who has carried stories on this before. If you want to preserve your marine mammals and some of their biologically sensitive habitats, we need to make it so hot when your congressmen and elected officials come here to be re-elected. When they come and they ask for your vote this year, you can call them in Congress, and the number is 1-866, my goodness, I used to have that memorized. Hold on 1 second here. I may have it on here. 1-866-220-0044. That's 1-866-220-0044. You can call any elected official in Washington, D.C. and talk to them about preserving our national marine sanctuaries from bomb blasts, sonar testing, missile range firing, all of these things. I hope and encourage you to do this because our children and grandchildren may not have these treasures in their life. They may never see them in the wild. They may never go and see the beauty of our oceans. Our Navy should be protecting our national resources and not destroying it. And I told that to the Navy when they were here about 2 weeks ago in Mendocino County, all 20 of them. And I want to say something. I stood up and said no. We all have to stand up and say no. And I said they should be ashamed of themselves for not protecting the most valuable, beautiful things in the world, some of them, and that they should be ashamed that they weren't preserving and protecting rather than destroying with duplicate warfare testing. And I hope all of you will take an action. Don't elect someone who's going to vote to have the Navy not preserve any areas in all of our oceans. And right now, there's warfare testing in 12 ranges. This includes Northern California, Oregon, and Washington. This is the Northwest Training Range, the Hawaiian Islands, the Marianas Islands, the Southern California Range, the Panama Range, recently approved for 5-year warfare testing as if the Gulf of Mexico did not have enough. The U.S. Navy has initiated a program there for 5 years. And the U.S. Air Force has decided that one of their plans is to drop bombs on the manatee habitat in the Gulf of Mexico. If you don't believe me, I have the documents. I have the requests by the Navy. I have the environmental impact statements. I have it all. It's stacked in my house, and just one range is about this high. It's about yay wide. It cost the Navy $40 to send it to me. All of this is online. The Navy documents are all online, what they want to do. And I can tell you right now that I have read most of the Northwest Training Range Complex and several others. But there is nowhere for our marine mammals to go, and the tests are ongoing, and we can take action. I'll be happy to answer any questions about this critical issue or anything else, and Allan and I will, at this point, we are willing to come up, answer any and all of your questions that you have. We will probably repeat your questions, and then you can address to either of us or both of us. And we encourage your questions, and we encourage you to participate and take action and learn more. And remember, Your voice can be heard if you back it up with facts and documents as much as possible. And if you take action at the local level, you can make a difference. But if we all don't work together, then we're going to sell out our marine mammals. We're going to have a life that's less than we may have bargained for, and our children and our grandchildren will have much less in the environment to see and behold. Thank you.